champion wrestling team. Tonight is alumni night. And please help us welcome back our past wrestlers. From the class of 2021, Parker Henderson. The class of 1989, Brian Greenlee. John Bonecutter. 2015, John Boy Peterson. 2011, Zach Sayre. 1993, Rob Craig. Also 1993, Joe Kincaid. 2007, James Casto. 1997, Jason Eads. 2024, Nathan Wood. 1990, Chris Watson. 2002, Herman Matthew Warner. 1990, David McComas. Please welcome 1980, Jim Henderson. 2020, Jacob Muncie. 2021, Isaac Short. 2021, Nick Ball. 2022, McCandle Freeman.
Can I go in your room and get one? Yeah.
Just in case it's lost.
2021, Mitchell Freeman.
I need to get some.
2022, Justin Marti.
Brain farting. Wait, no, wait. That's
2024's Colton Weaver.
Concession stand. That one's mine. There.
That was yours? All right. Awesome. Thank you.
2025, Blake Dowd. 2016, Scotty Wilcox. 2003's Jason McCoy.
God, he's old. He's so old, Jason.
2013, Trevor Hill. 2012, Gabe Loggins. 2015's Derek Jackson. 2004's Big Daniel Tench. 2025, Mars Coste. 2018, Clayton Hill. And 1980s, Mike Calandros. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of our alumni another round of applause.
Camera's right over there in the middle, guys. Look at her over there. I can't hit her.
Welcome to Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School. We're here for the Region 4 State Duels qualifying quad for Division 2. We're starting off with Point Pleasant versus Chapmanville. Williams quick on a shot here for Point Pleasant. 3 for the takedown. Those that are just joining us. Scoring in a dual format. You get 3 points for a decision, 4 for the major, 5 for the tech, and 6 in a variety of ways, including pin, forfeit, injury, default, disqualification. Nice shot out of Williams again. Nice and easy down. Good work on the double leg. Transition to the back. That takes us to 6-1 with near fall coming. Going to get his near fall. He's got 4 near fall there. Got a 4 count. New also for those older wrestling fans like myself who are not used to the 2, 3, and 4 near fall. Usually just to the 2 and the 3. Williams now riding on top. About a minute left here in the first period. Quickly out to a 10-1 advantage. Looking for bonus points, which are always important in a duel. Now tonight you're going to see Point Pleasant duel Chapmanville, Poca, and Ripley. Nice cradle. Good transition to the back for the fall. Sorry to be interrupted there by a pin, but we'll take it every single time. 6-0 advantage for Point Pleasant heading in to 113. As I was saying, Point's going to take on Chapmanville here first, then Poca, then the main event of the evening is Ripley. For those of you that followed last year, Ripley and Point wrestled in the State Duels Championship because Ripley was in Region 3. Now they're in Region 4. So 1 and 2 from last year are in the same region. We have to assume they're both probably going to pave the way back to Lewisburg. Heading out of 113, we have Vermillion of Point Pleasant going against Jeffrey of Chapmanville. Really good crowd here tonight. It's an alumni night. Nice job, little knee pick there. Vermillion needs to defend. He's going to give up the, not yet. He's going to try a little funk roll. Get himself into a scramble. Nice work out of Jeffrey. Stay calm. Get the takedown. Quick 3-0 advantage. Has a boot in. Looking for a half on the other side. Vermillion, however, popping the head out, getting himself a reversal. That takes us to 3-2 advantage for Jeffrey of Chapmanville. Vermillion guy needs to get the pressure back on the hips, getting back to the mat. Might want to just give that up and get the escape, and then he does. So we have a 4-2 advantage. Now for Jeffrey, back on their feet. Fighting hands and tying here. Ear to ear on the collar tie. They don't want to be in this way. Again, knee pick. Knee pick, just leaving the knee hanging a little bit, trying to get his foot back on the mat. And he needs to start attacking the hands. Attack the hands, not so much the head. Break the hold, get the foot back on the mat. There he goes, working the hands underneath. Real heavy pressure. Goes into his own double. Needs to get his head out from between the legs. Needs to pop it to his side. Needs to freeze it now. He needs to cut across. Use interesting combo there, but he always do is swim the hips here. He's going to get himself a takedown. Plenty of time here to secure the takedown. And he gets it. Nice work there to keep transitioning. Got a 5-4 advantage now for Vermillion of Point Pleasant. It's imperative here, though. He rides it out. Oh, trying to lock up a cradle. He's got to the same side. Can he get himself a set? Yes, he is. He's going to get himself a set. He's doing a full set of 4. Outstanding work. Jeffrey did a good job of keeping his hand or shoulder on the chest so he wasn't in jeopardy of being pinned. However, did give up 4 near fall right at the very end. Nice work out of Vermillion to keep wrestling. 9-4 advantage. Vermillion's taking bottom. Lazy with the stand-up, got his head over his knee. Now it's Jeffrey that has a cradle locked up. Again, Vermillion needs to get long and start attacking those hands, attack the grip. Not getting the near fall. He might be able to pop his head out. Nice transition out of Jeffrey. Get his own set of near fall here. Again, Vermillion needs to attack the grip, break the grip, and get himself out. Near fall criteria is maxed out here at 4. And there's no near fall yet. He still has the same cradle, and he might get himself stuck on his back. There's the near fall. Now we're in a scramble. Still in control for Jeffrey. Vermillion going back to his own cradle. He has it locked. Jeffrey grabs the leg. Now Gramillion's going to get the reversal and near fall. Not sure he got a count there. Still has the cradle. Getting the head in the hole. Jeffrey might want to abandon that leg and start attacking hands. I think he thinks that leg is helping him, but there's too much space. Yeah, now he needs to attack the hands and try to get himself free. Gramillion needs to slow down. There you go. And I'll drive over, keep going over the top and get a set. So it is currently 12-8. Gramillion still has a cradle locked up. Jeffrey's now digging his own leg, which might actually get him stuck on his back. And it did, but the cradle broke. What a bizarre sequence of events we have just seen. Now Gramillion's going to hang on to make sure he doesn't give himself up a reversal or an escape at the final second. Wow, that's a lot of scoring. Gramillion has all right, Coach Bunker going neutral. 8 in favor of nice cross pick. Attacking the wrist. Jeffrey still has the however scramble. This is a tough situation being there's still 1:30 left in this period. Jeffrey now is going to have a 3-point advantage, even if he doesn't get the fall here. Now he's going to get long and try to take away the legs, but he's not threading the legs. And there's the fall. What a wild match. Lots of scoring, lots of action. And that takes us to 6-6 in the team scores. However, it appears there's a couple forfeits headed points way at 126 or 120 and 126. Here we are at 120. I believe this is going to be a forfeit. They do not have one. So again, point undefeated against a forfeit this season. Always a stat you like to keep. Going to 126. And this is Berkeley Bonecutter. Berkeley Bonecutter just received a forfeit at 126. Congratulations, Berkeley, on her first varsity win. Incredible. We should have Hensley here. Devin Hensley, not Caden Hensley. For Chapmanville. Hensley last year, 6th place overall. Had a very nice season. And he recently just won the Pat Vance Invitational there in Nitro. 18-6 advantage for Point Pleasant. Nice shot out of Hensley. Quick 3. Looked like he had a Turk there, but he gave it up. Little spiral claw. Gonna work a boot in. Gonna key. He's trying to pull a hammer on the other side, which would be tight. And there's a power half on top. That is tight. Tough to defend. And that'll do it with the fall at 132. Devin Hensley makes the score. 18-12, still in favor of Point Pleasant. Heading into 138, we have the other Hensley. This is Caden Hensley. He finished 3rd last year in the small division schools, also the Pat Vance champion. Oh, nice shot. Quick double for a 3. I'd say they're related, these Hensleys. Very similar style on top. Going for an arm lever, unable to get it. Oh, reaching back, trying to reach back for a head and arm. One of the first rules you're taught, don't reach back. Almost worked out that time, though. Almost worked out. Dangerous move. Leaves you very vulnerable. Actually, slow. I wonder if he's trying to work a tilt, going back to the arm lever. Now he's going spiral claw. One of my personal favorite moves from top. Got a stall warning on green. Okay. Okay. I don't think top was in a lot either, but it, you know, I can see it. You gotta work up. You gotta try to work the score. I think he might just simply be overpowered. Hensley with the crossroads. Now we got the stall on top. See? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. They each been hit with a stall warning. Next stall will be a point. It'll surrender a point to your opponent. Still 3-0 advantage for Hensley. Nice job stopping the first move. Cross wrist. I think we're trying to tilt over it. Nope, we're going to try to dig a pump handle. Unsuccessfully. And he's going to lay him back to his feet. That takes it 3-1 in favor of Hensley. Good snap down. Going 2-1. Throw by into a single leg. Trying to chase to get himself another takedown, and he does. Takes us to 6-1 advantage for Hensley. Short time here on the mat. About 10 seconds left. Try to work up, get an escape. And at worst, don't give up anything here this late in the period. Red has choice. Taking bottom. Hensley's going to go down here in the second period. Still an 18-12 team advantage for Point Pleasant. 6-1 advantage for Hensley heading into the second period. Trying to hit a switch off the whistle. Got a lock in hands. He's got a lock in hands. He's got a few seconds here to get himself out. Need to working back to the match. You can hit with a stalling as well. Don't want to get hit with a stalling and a technical violation. And he finally stops it. That takes us to 7-1 off the technical violation. With a grounded opponent, you cannot just grab around the waist. You have to have an arm with it. This is not freestyle. Hensley working a nice job, working to his feet. 8-1 advantage now for Hensley. Snap down in front headlock, going to chase it, try to get himself another takedown, and he does. 11-1 advantage. Need to work up from bottom. Keep the head off the mat, keep working up, going to an arm lever or head lever on the other side. Unable to get it. Top's got to get off the hips at some point too. There's another stall warning on bottom. Oh, a wing and a bar. These are tight. These are tight. Needs a workout arm free. I'll switch to have good transition there. Nice work fighting off his back. Nice work fighting off his back. 2 near fall were surrendered, however. 14-1 advantage. Working for an escape. There's the escape. Oh, nice throw by. Into the takedown, and that will do it for a technical fall victory, which actually doesn't hurt point as bad as a pin would have there. Saved a team point. 18-17 now for the 5-point technical fall. Heading into 144. Cole Hatfield, who's off to a hot start this year. And it's going to be a forfeit. Interesting. Forfeit. I thought we was going to have a match there. 24-17 now the score. Heading into 150 for Bobby Minor of Point Pleasant, third place finisher last year. And I assume he is taking on Hanks. I have not been told any different. Hanks third place last week at the Pat Vance. Nice work clearing the elbow, chasing the shot. Good movement, good action. Takedown early for Minor. Caught a bar and a half there. Awkward transition. Now he's got the legs thread in. Now he's going to hop off. Take his time, run it, get chest on chest, take away the head. Needs to get that half deeper. Plenty of time to readjust. And there's the fall. Nice work out of Bobby Minor at the 150-pound weight class. 30-17 in favor of Point Pleasant. Just over the halfway mark of this duel. Heading to 157. We have Vincent Anthony taking on, I believe, Jordan Bryant. Bryant was victorious at the Pat Vance Invitational. He was the champ. Going 2-on-1. Oh, shooting across. I like that. Shooting the opposite leg. Trying to keep the elbow. Collar ties here.
Trying to get Vinny to adopt a nickname. Big game.
And what nickname would that be?
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk. Okay.
In honor of VMA Foods, Tomahawk Steak.
Oh, I like it.
I teach them every day the entire year about a tomahawk steak, but free complimentary one, haven't got it yet.
Well, I'd keep selling it. I'd keep selling it.
So I told him today it'd be a great nickname. And he was like, I'll think about it.
Yeah, Tomahawk's not a bad nickname at all, especially for wrestling. Interesting scramble right there. It looked like Anthony was going to have the advantage. Unfortunately, Bryant was able to come out on top and get a takedown for a 3-0 advantage here in the first, right at the halfway mark through the first. Anthony needs to start keeping that head up, working up, finding hands. One of the keys to getting out from bottom is finding the things that control you, specifically the hands. Now he's attacking hands. Got a warning there for stalling. Perhaps a little quick, but who am I to judge? Bryant, good work on top, flattening back out, keeping good top pressure. He had a bar. Was he? I don't know if he was going to try to go wing there. Now he's got a 2-on-1 underneath. Switched it to a bar. Going to try to pull a hammer. He's got to change speeds to pull the hammer. You can't just muscle a hammer out. Gives it up. It's a nice knee slide. Got to his feet. Nice work to earn the escape there. 3-1 advantage for Bryant. Back to their feet. Short time here in the first. Ooh. Bryant, nice shuck down. Chased it. Got to keep your feet moving in those situations. Able to defend it until the time ran out. 3-1 advantage. Bryant. Anthony going bottom. Down 2 points. Team score 30-17. Good first move. Getting to his feet. He needs to keep fighting the hands. Right back up. Yep. You can hear the crowd. Go again. Knee slide and go. Bar and a half. Good defense. Build the base back up. Key to building the base here. Bring your knee up and slide your other knee. Take your hips to the knee. He was able to pop them both up. Now he needs to get that head up. Make it look like he's working. I'm not sure. There's the hammer. He finally was able to pull the hammer. I'm not sure what he was working for previously. Good job of Anthony to get rid of it. Oh, he caught it. Transition to a half. Good transition there out of Bryant. Still have about a minute left here. And there's the fall. Takes us to 30-23 as the team score. Heading in to 165. Bryant victorious by fall. On the mat for Point Pleasant, Carson Finicum, state qualifier last year, going against Nick Price, who was also a Pat Vance champion last week. Nice shot out of Finney. Trying to work up to the ankle. Nice job bending down getting it. Needs to slow down. He's in good shape. Keep working that leg up. Needs to dump it. Nice work on the dump for a takedown. It's almost like he can hear me talking to him. Just kind of working through that position. 3-0 advantage here for Finicum. He has his own wing on top, going over the top, trying to, not sure. There's the bar. Needs to keep hold of that wrist and bring it in tight, bring it up to his belly. Good hip pressure. Needs to hop over and run it now. Keep what you got, hop over and run it. You're good there. Run it. Run it. Run it. Keep running it. Keep running it. You're fine. One more big step. You can hear the crowd. Big step. Keep going. Keep chasing it. Keep running it. And he now settles in, getting his hips on the mat. Oh, that's tight. He needs to keep scooting his hips. Yep, keep scooting the hips. Now he's going to sit down. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. What else to say? He like a dog on a bone. He knew it was time to run it and just kept running until he got 36-23 advantage for Point Pleasant, heading in to 175 with freshman Braden Sweeney going against Sawyer Dalton. Not quite sealed the duel yet. Front headlock situation here for Sweeney. Now underhook on the other side. Oh, mixer situation. Good job out of Sweeney getting to his feet. Hard hands on top, or from neutral here. Got to be careful with it. Our official, Jerry McCallan, is not going to let that fly. One of the best in the state. Ooh, double leg. Good back trip. Good work out of Sweeney to avoid giving up near fall. 3-0 advantage for Dalton. Interesting. It looked like he was going to go with an Iowa tilt. Nice job out of Sweeney to transition. Going to get 2 back, but just gave up 2 near fall. So we have a 5-2 advantage for Dalton. Sweeney now working top. Going to go with a spiral. Not 100%. There we go. Big step. Big step. Getting his own near fall now. Going to cut to the lead. Did he not get 2 swipes? I do not believe he got 2 swipes. Maybe it was 2 ones. Regardless, he needs to finish the period on top. Short time getting back on the mat. Do not give up an escape here. Unfortunately, he does. And that takes us to 6-2, headed to the second. Green has choice. Coach Bonecutter is going to defer. Okay. Nope, Coach Bunker did say the first. Sweeney chose down. He wants down. He wants to get that point back. I like the aggressiveness. Got a locking hands. That's huge. That's a good start. Good start. Keep working. Free move. Free move. Free move. Has to be a stall as well. Nice job. To the back. Now they're going to stop it for the technical violation. Now it's 6-3. Green still down, which is not a bad situation to be in. I know some of the fans are kind of confused, but basically you get a chance to get out, and the top guy cannot get an advantage after a locked hands. We're going to get a hit with a caution here. We're going to throw the caution up. We're going to stand him up. Coach obviously knows his boy is probably going to lock hands again. I've seen this song and dance, he said. No, thank you. So, we are neutral. 2-point match now. 6-4 advantage for Dalton. Going with a standing Merkel. Needs to get himself out or grab the head. Okay, not quite there. Oh, to the back. And there's the fall. That makes it 36-29 in favor of Point Pleasant. Headed to the 190-pound weight class. A lot of interesting positions there, too. Cannon of Chapmanville going against Point Pleasant's very own Caden Hill. Hill, of course, 6th place last year for the Big Blacks. Comes from a long line of wrestling hills. That's what we call them, the Wrestling Hills. Oldest brother, Trevor, big division champion, AAA state champion. Big brother, but not biggest brother, Trevor, 2-time finalist in AA. So they know how to wrestle a little bit. Working for a slap, a nice reshot. A little bit too far outside. Looking for a dump here. Over under two-way street, folks. This is a inside trip to a cross pick. Lots of good ideas. Lots of good ideas. Going with his own slap by. Got the deep underhook. Yeah, it's hard to finish that shot with that underhook like that. Yet, here we are with a leg in the air. He needs to sit back and dump it. Pick that foot back up. Cutting across to a double. Keep swimming the hips. That should be 3. Gotta get that head up. Oh, bails on it. Nice work. Nice work. 3 takedown Hill. Like all the hills, Caden's pretty good on top. One of their stronger positions. Hill, of course, all-state football player. Tremendous thrower. Tremendous thrower. Discus is the specialty. He throws that thing a really long way. Got to boot in. Cannon's got to let go of the arm and try to work up. At some point, there we go. Now the arm's free. Hill looks like he's going to try to go, trying to get a cheap set here. He's going to get it. Really, Cannon's in no danger of being pinned. Hill just getting himself a nice, almost a tilt with a leg in. Going to get his 4 near fall. Make it 7-0. Short time, 6 seconds. 36-20. Oh, nice job getting him back to the back. We'll get another set here before the end of the period. How many did he get? He's going to go 3. I'll take it. I will take it. 10-0 advantage for Hill heading into the second period. Should be Red's choice this match. With a duel, they're just going to alternate. He's going to defer. Hill's probably going to go down if I had to guess. Going top. Wow. Real aggressive. Real aggressive going top. $10-0 advantage. 36-29 team score. Getting dangerously close to locking this thing down. But it's not over yet. Got a wing and a bar here. He's going to suck that bar in. He's going to hop off to the right side here and run it. That's exactly what's going on. A couple more big steps, and you get yourself some near fall, young man. Big step. Big step. Use your hips and legs. Don't muscle it. There you go. Now settle in. We'll get ourselves at least 4 near fall here, which will be dangerously close. Again, dangerously close. 2 things are dangerously close to a tech fall. 14-1 now with the escape. Takedown wins it. Long outside shot. Cannon too far outside. Hill should just chase this and get the 3. And he does. And that will do it. A tech fall victory. 41-29 in favor of Point Pleasant. Appreciate you listening, Steven. Coach Limpscomb, classic. Lots of good wrestling moves with that guy. We actually wrestled each other once at the Mates County Open. Fun fact, that was years ago, back when my knees could do it. All right, here we are at 2:15. Welch of Chapmanville taking on Cooper Craig of Point Pleasant. Last year, Craig, of course, finished 5th place for the Big Blacks in Huntington. Nice throw by that underhook. And he got himself taken down for 3. A victory here ices the duel for Point Pleasant. Cross wrist here on the mat. Sucking the elbow in. Need some action. Somebody's going to hit for stalling here. I don't know which one. Crossface needs to run off here. Take the butcher. Take the bundle. Take the bundle. Take the bundle. Try to force the cradle. Nice work. It's a big boy. Force cradle. Jump on the same side. Knee in the side. Knee in the side. There you go. Set it back. That'll work. There's some near fall for point. He needs to get that knee, bottom knee into the side again. Keep that bottom knee in the side forced away. What are we doing? Don't give it up. Don't give that up. 7-0 advantage now for Craig. I think he thinks he can turn him again. Does he have a pump? He has a pump. Talk him into it. Elevate the pump. Just take him through it. Take it through it. Now he's going to lock up the cradle again. Okay. Gave it up. Gave it up. Keep your, we're going to roll through. Try and get a little cheap set on the tilt. Don't see that a lot with the big boys. Unable to do so. Good idea. Good idea. Coach is talking up that, or coaching up that tilt a little bit. Spiral claw, here we go. Elevate it and get yourself a set. Welch doing a good job defending. Gonna go lever. Unable to get a near fall at the end. 7-0 advantage headed to the second. Gonna have a little coronary here watching us give up good positions to score, but it's okay. He's working. He's working. He feels it. I don't. I'm just watching, right? I'm just watching. Matt Lyons, shout out to Matt Lyons. You're right. Coach Limpscomb, that's right. Matt Lyons is the man. He is the man. Front headlock situation here out of Cooper Craig, and still not spinning. He's getting back down on the mat from here. It's hard to score from this position. Unless you go Kobe. At this point, I think we're just trying too much. Do less. Do less. You know what I mean? Do what you're good at. Oh, nice shot out of Welsh. Caught Cooper stepping. Good job out of Craig, though. Getting his, a good job dumping to the hip. Should be able just to transition back there and get his 3, and he does. Now he's got a Navy cradle looking at him. Just punch the half under. Just punch the half under. Walk your leg around now. Punch the half and walk the leg around. There you go. Better. Better. No, keep the claw and keep coming, Mr. Craig. Anyways, we have a 10-0 advantage. Now we've got the half in deep. Plenty of time on the clock. Needs to go chest on chest. And there's the fall. And that also secures the first dual win of the night. 67-29, heaven to heavyweight, where we're going to have Sergeant of Chapmanville against the young Max Ritchie of Point Pleasant. 47-29. Point Pleasant wins the duel. Only thing left to do is that the big fellas wrestle. This is my favorite weight class. It's an art. I've said it for years on here. Nobody appreciates the art of the big man wrestling. Now, this match, there is a small size discrepancy. Ritchie, 6'3", 6'4" in that region. Every bit of 255 to 265. Sergeant, probably closer to 6 foot. Maybe 230. So we have definitely a clash of bodies here at heavyweight. Underhook for Ritchie. Chapmanville had themselves a heck of a football season. Pulled the upset special. Took down the Giant. Ooh, Sergeant went straight underneath. That is hard to do at heavyweight. Yeah, and Ritchie's going to transition straight to a half. And when they're this big, it is tough. It is tough. He just needs to take the arm away. Switch it to a bundle. Sit back with it. Sit back with it. Switch it to, we went to a gable lock. I like it. And there's the fall. Good transition. 53-29 is your final here in the first of 3 duels of the Region 4 Division II qualifying round. One more win, and the Big Blacks punch their ticket back to Lewisburg. They will be taking on Poca next, followed by the main event of the evening, Ripley. Stick with us, folks. We'll be back shortly. Thank you for joining us so far. We are back here for the second duel of the evening. Point Pleasant taking on Poca. Williams dominating win here over forfeit. 6-0 advantage for Point Pleasant. Heading into 113, Gramillion going against Rilling of Poca. Gramillion in a very exciting match. His first time against Jeffrey from Chapmanville. In deep on a shot here. Has 3 for the takedown. Going to the cradle. Has it locked up quickly to the back. Needs to slow himself down. Don't give up the head. Don't panic. You're still in a good spot there. He has a 3 count already. Same move technically, even though it's in a different position because he was still on his back. So those purists saying that maybe he broke the hold, should have got his near fall. No, he was still on his back. He was switching, trying to step off to a head and arm, going back to the half. He's going to take his near fall. He's going to take his 4 near fall. That takes us to 7-0. Scramble situation. Almost gave up a reversal. Has done a good job getting back into a better position of control. Needs to clear the head, get himself in a little safer spot. He does have a half staring at him right here. Right arm to the half. Pop your head out, throw the half, and go. He popped his head out. Maybe going for a bundle there, a little bit of a butcher action. Awkward spot. Needs to throw the half in and jump over. He needs to throw the half with the left arm. There we go. Switch it to a gable lock. Stepping off to a head and arm. There we go. Cowboy on the mat. Needs to clear the right arm. Better. Going chest on chest for the fall. Smidge of a panic attack. Watching some of those transitions. Settled in. Got the pin. 12-0 advantage, Point Pleasant. Headed in to 120. Where it looks like it's going to be Grayley of Poca, who won the Pat Vance last week. Going against Canterbury of Point Pleasant. I'll say this. I like the baby blue shoes. Those are crisp. Oh, nice outside single attempt. Grayley chasing it. Able good counter to get the takedown. Looks like he has a cross wrist. Maybe a 2-1-1 even. Trying to throw a leg in. Trying to get the other boot in on the other side. Really fighting for the boots here. Good job out of Canterbury trying to find hands. He's got a cross wrist over the top, so it's not really much. Now he's got a boot in. Now he's got 2 boots in. You can hear the teammates yelling hip pressure. Grayley does not have great hip pressure. Canterbury needs to shelve that leg. Needs to shelve the leg. Might get it stopped for potentially dangerous. Now he's got the leg. He needs to keep chasing the leg. Now he needs to face him. He's not in a bad spot. Going bundle. Grayley going bundle for the counter. And he's going to get a set out of it. He's got a 2 count. Canterbury doing a good job. He should be able to fight his arm through and get back to his belly. He's close. He's going to switch it to a half, and he does. Good chain wrestling here. Canterbury doing a good job fighting. About 15 seconds left if he can survive and live to fight another day. Nice work, fighting the arm through, posting up the hips. Nice job getting back to his belly. Good work. Good work. 4 near fall for Grayley. Heading to the second period. Double checking my score. I am correct. 7-0. Greatly. And we're going to be neutral here in the second period. Yeah, that period took a lot out of both of them. A lot of heavy breathing already. Pace has slowed. This might come down the gas tank. A 2-on-1 here for Canterbury. I think he's trying to get him to time that step and go outside single again. Brooks Tinch in the crowd tonight, finding gummies. Double leg attempt, head's right in between the legs. Nice job switching his head back to, okay, good work on the Canterbury, forcing that head back under. Breaths are getting deeper now. These two are already pretty tired. Midway through the second period. Another shot out of Greeley. Canterbury in a bit of trouble. To come out the backside, unable to capitalize. 10-0 now for Greeley. I think he's going to go 2-on-1, but he's over top of the shoulder with his right arm. Canterbury's finding the arms well. Nice work. Transitioning. He's going to have a chance here for reversal to the near fall. Kind of slowed down on the attempt. Nice work out of Greeley to slide that back to the mat. No change there. We have seen some interesting scrambles so far today. And there's the fault. That takes our team score to 12-6 in favor of Point Pleasant. Headed to 126. I believe we have Burgess here of Point Pleasant, taking on Clark of Poca. Clark last year was a state qualifier. He was the runner-up at the Pat Vance. Nice shot. 3-0 advantage early for Clark. Lets him up. Wants to wrestle on the feet. Don't want to be reaching with that head tied up. Tries to throw it a ball. Unable to do so. Nice work going to a body lock, straight to the back. Switches it to a half. Loses the half. Regroups. Should probably go to a gable lock. Good work fighting. And unfortunately, though, too much time. Hard to be down there that long. 12-12, team score now going to 132. And this is going to be a forfeit from Point Pleasant. Now it's a 12-18 deficit. Poca's now in the lead, headed to 138. And I believe this will be a forfeit. So we're back to 18-18. Just keeping us guessing, folks. Lots of forfeits. 144. Cole Hatfield of Point Pleasant. Dalton Bragg of Poca. Hatfield's off to a fast start this season. He's got a good motor, and he's got a good gas tank to go with it. That's a pretty good combination on the wrestling mat. Nice work on the head tap and shot. Does a good job trapping the ankle with his legs. Needs to pop his head out. Just keeps setting him back to his back. Quick takedown for Hatfield. 3-0 advantage. He's got a cradle locked up. Tried to throw it almost. Going 2-on-1. Try to step through with a Turk of sorts. Bragg might be looking to roll here. Good knee slide. Nice follow. Good action here on the mat. Hatfield has a half. Bragg trying to dump him. Smart move out of Hatfield to give up the escape. Still about 30 seconds here left in the first. 3-1 advantage for Hatfield. Forcing the head down. That was, I mean, I don't even understand what I saw. I'm trying it again. Hatfield, good. There's a whizzer. I mean, we got a lot happening here. Trying to throw, big throw. Hatfield just needs to set it back. He's going to throw his own, and he's going to get a set of near fall with it. I don't know. That was throw or be thrown right there. 4 near fall, 3 takedown, 10-1 is all I know. I mean, I had a panic attack. Throw or be thrown. Neutral? Why not? Why not after we just watched? If I'm Hatfield, I'm getting on the shots. Obviously, Bragg wants to throw. Capable of throwing. Back, beating on the head. Snap down. Trying to spin around. Nice job. Needs to keep wrestling. Keep the leg. Trying to roll through. Ooh, a little funk. Good job out of Hatfield to secure the takedown. Takes us to 13-1. Now he wants to drive. Blocks up his cradle. Needs to get on the same side. Or there we go. Knee in the side. Put that knee in there. Use that as a pivot point. Could circle this way and set him back if he would like as well. Hop on the same side and set it back. None of those things happen. Just talking out loud. Give him some ideas, spitball him. Good top pressure. He went old school bar and a half. Good attempt. I'd say he's going to try to throw. Yeah, I'm correct. That's the bottom version of the throw, just a big roll. He's going to go, nope, going to keep him down. Couldn't clear the head. 13-1. About 50 seconds left here in the second period. See Coach Schweer over there, Rio Grande, checking out the action. Like I said, alumni night, lots of alumni here. Nice work. That will end it no matter what, but he gets the fall. Much needed fall for Point Pleasant. Makes it 24-18. Told you, the kid's got a motor. Kid's got a motor and a gas tank. Nice work out of Cole Hatfield at 144. Going to 150. State champion Bobby Miner about to pick up another impressive victory over forfeit. Heading to 157, which I think this might be the last match. I'm looking at the roster and I see nothing after 157. So we have Vincent Anthony going against Philip Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful himself. That has to be his nickname. I mean, there is literally no other option for a nickname. Oh, nice slide by Tim.
Just like Jake the Snake.
Yeah, exactly. Jake the Snake Roberts, yeah, up there at Wahama. That way you had no choice what your nickname was going to be. Oh, nice duck. Nice duck. Good transition right there. He was third place at the Pat Vance recently. Quick 3-0 advantage here for Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. Now, I say that there's no one on the roster, but there's someone beside us getting loose and getting ready to wrestle. So perhaps there will be another match. Perhaps we will wrestle on after this. I mean, he's acting like he's going to wrestle. Orndorff on top. Spiral claw. About 56 seconds left here in the first. 3-0 advantage for Orndorff. He's very long. It's probably very hard to find the hands to get away from him. Now he's starting to figure it out there. Knee slide attempt, unable to get out. But true to form, right back up. Needs to cut. He's got his head free. He's going to shoot. He's going to get himself a little reversal here. Nice job. I wonder if he thought he had cleared and got the one first. Regardless, he cuts the lead down to 1. 3-2 advantage for Orndorff. Anthony, good top pressure. He has a tight waist and a wing. Not a lot going on there. Good period. Good period there. You always want to end the period on top like that. Green's going down. Thinks he sees something here. Some excitement on the other mat, but I can see absolutely nothing. Don't know what's happening. But here we are. 3-3 now. Tied up. Front headlock situation. Anthony grabs the leg, dumps it. Nice work. Nice work to get himself a takedown. Good mat awareness. Good mat awareness. Lesson there. You shuck somebody down, clear your own hips. Do not pull them into a shot. Back to our feet. 6-4 advantage, I believe. I am correct. I think they heard me tell it. They had 7-4. It was 6-4. Two and one. Oh, good attempt. I think if he'd have come in on that shot, he'd have had some success. I think I got caught a little flat-footed. As an underhook, he needs to work with that underhook. Control the opposite wrist and use the underhook. There we go. Inside control. Don't fear the underhook, son. Pace is slowed tremendously. Throw by. Ooh, going for an inside trip. Nice. Front headlock into an inside trip. It is now 7-6. Advantage back to Orndorff. And that's how we're going to head to the third. Anthony down by 1. The choice is with Poca. Going to go down. Way to stop the first move there out of Anthony. You need to get, I'd say they're going to give him between 30 seconds and a minute to try to get a set of near fall here before they decide it's time to cut him and take our chances on our feet, especially with the new scoring. All right, no problem right there. Down 2, final minute. Minute and a half. Minute and a half. 8-6 advantage for Orndorff. Now Anthony needs to be on the attack. Here's a shot attempt. Great sprawl. He's going to go inside trip again. You got to assume the inside trip's coming. It was successful earlier. He's sucking it in tight, eyeballing it. He's going to try to throw and gives up the takedown. Gives up the takedown. Bold choice on that throw. Up 2. I'd have gone back inside trip a little safer. Worst case, you kick it out of there and you're still up 2. Instead, now you're down 1. Anthony riding on top. 45 seconds left here in the third. Nice situation. Gotta be smart here. 1, not 2. Don't give up a stall. Here we go. Here we go. Takedown wins it, folks. 30 seconds left. Tied match. Nice shot out of Vincent. Man, having a strong third period. Strong third period. No stall warnings. 19 seconds left. Up 3. Nothing crazy. Do nothing crazy. Get off the hips. That would be my first suggestion. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't roll through with the tilt. You are up 3. Pack your saddle and ride, son. And that's it. Tremendous match. Great match. Lots of good action. Gritty win for Tomahawk. Vincent Anthony. Write it down. Tomahawk. 33-18. I don't know. It must be an exhibition. I think it's going to be final 63-18 with the rest of these forfeits, and we're going to wrestle an exhibition. That's the only thing. That's what happened. All right, so that punches Point Pleasant's ticket to Lewisburg. Back to Lewisburg with a chance to defend the state team dual title. I can just read off the names here. Carson Finnegan, Braden Sweeney, Caden Hill, Cooper Craig, and Max Ritchie, all of which are receiving a victory by forfeit. That takes Point to 327-0 under Coach Buncutter against the forfeit. That's a tough record to beat. It might be the most of all time. I'll have to fact check that. So we're going to have an exhibition here. I don't know who we got.
Hey, Coach, what's his name?
Bentley Stinson.
Thank you.
Stinson, yeah.
We got Bentley Stinson and Nick Burgess going to wrestle here a little bit for us. Looks like we're going to go 1-1-1, little exhibition. Get the kids some time on the mat. I like it. Stinson, very long. Very, very long. We're trying to hold on to the crossface. Unable to. Stinson on top. Oh, got a full Nelson. Got a full Nelson. That happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. Teammates are hype here. Love seeing the kids out wrestling, getting some extra work. Apologize, not like that. That's a good kid. Bentley Stinson, good kid. You can write that down too. He didn't know any better. He said, I'm sorry. Here we go. Let him wrestle, boys. Let him wrestle. He's very long. Stinson is super long. Snap him down. Hey, listen to the coach. He should give himself another takedown here. He did. He did. Another takedown. 6-2. 6-2 heading into the second period. Brad's going to defer. Bunecutter's going to go down. Go down. Bobby Jinks is the official for this match. Another good one. Two of the best came down to call this one tonight. Everybody knows what's at stake. Trip to Lewisburg. I would have to imagine that Ripley also is winning over there against Chapmanville. Don't know for sure. Oh, nice trip. Nice trip. 1970s trip. Getting near fall. Crowd is hype. I stepped off to a cowboy. Listen to this place. Oh, what a match. And listen to the reaction. That's what I'm talking about. Burgess with the win by fall. Outstanding match. Outstanding match. I mean, what a slick takedown. Color me impressed. That was an outstanding takedown. Straight to the back. It was awesome. Good match, boys. Good match. All right, that'll wrap up our second duel of the evening. Coming back, it's the one you don't want to miss. Point Pleasant, Ripley. Championship on the line. We'll be here. See you soon. Welcome back. Here we are. The main event of the evening. Point Pleasant, Ripley for the Region Championship. Coach Smith already asking about the colors. He seems disgusted. I don't understand why. Not super important who's what color. But here we go. These two met in the state duels championship last year. It was a great duel. Came down to heavyweight. It came into a situation where Ripley needed a pin to win, unable to get it. Canterbury at Point Pleasant was able to survive and won the state duels championship. Starting off at 106, we have Williams at Point Pleasant going against Questenberry of Ripley. Questenberry out to a quick 3-1 advantage. I'd say these two are going to see each other quite a few times this season. Nice shot. It switches to a double. Nice and easy for the takedown. Now we have a 4-3 match. And that was 4-4. And if you can't tell, there's tension in the air. It's there. Nice low single out of Questenberry. Now it is quickly 7-4. Trying to pull a wing on top. Still have about 40 seconds left here in the first. Electric start to the very first period of the very first match of this big duel. I see Coach Phelan over there. He coaches the girls for Ripley as well. Coach Matt Smith wrestled at OU. I believe he got third place in the MAC back in the day. Very good collegiate career there at OU. Williams finding hands, trying to work up. Questenberry boot in, short time, trying to not give me in here at the very end. To the second period we go. It is Green's choice or Red's choice. Nope, Green's choice. He's going neutral. He says, let's do this. I like my chances. Let's go neutral. 2 takedowns for Questenberry, 1 takedown for Williams. Nice shot again out of Questenberry. Palmer fighting the hands. Got his arm caught in the singlet. That was not grabbing the singlet, even though Ripley thought it was. Takedown. Takes the score 10-4. Duels like this one, folks, it's going to come down to bonus points if I had to imagine. Both teams have full rosters. Warning on Williams on bottom. Point Faithful asking for a stall on top as well. Going to give up a stall point. 11-4 now. They go 3/4 Nelson. Williams is getting long here. He's going to turn into him and get a reversal. And let's see if he can get to work on top. Okay, cut into this lead. He's got a cradle locked up. They're calling for a defensive pin, and they get it. A defensive pin. Got a little too high. Got himself stuck underneath. 6-0 advantage for Ripley. This is also the Battle of the Shield. Not sure what all that was, but heading into 113, we have Gramillion going against Starcher here. Got a front headlock for Starcher. Gramillion needs to get his head out, needs to attack hands. Going cross pick. Good job staying off his back. Starts to readjust and goes to a cradle. Vermillion. He's obscenely flexible. He's fighting his own. He's going to pop his head out. And he needs to just get out and get his two, not worry about anything crazy big. He's going to swim the head now. And we might have a very similar situation we just had. Looking for near fall. Really wasn't very close. There's a lot of coaches for Ripley. Gonna go bar and a half, trying to run it. Vermillion needs to peel that off. Nice work. Getting his head next to his knee again. Got himself stuck in a cradle. I'm not sure that's near fall, but he's counting it. He did. He has a better angle than I do. He's got his arm trapped. Finally gave it up. No near fall at the end. We have 7-0 advantage for Starcher. Vermillion's gonna go top. I bet he's gonna look cradle. Oh, he's gonna punch that half under. This is the. I'm surprised that wasn't near fall. But again, he's got a better angle than I do. Maybe a reversal for Starcher. Makes it 9-0. Vermillion needs to probably come hard this way. Wing and a half, that's tight. He gets a set here that will end it regardless. It's either gonna be a 5 or a 6-point victory. Vermillion's gonna be fighting hard to save that team point. Outstanding job getting off his back. And that takes us to 11-0 for Ripley. It seems like a small victory, but preventing a 6-point pin is always a win, no matter the situation. Heading to 120. Canterbury versus Osborne. Osborne was a state qualifier last year. Methodical approach to the start of this match. Quick stall call against Canterbury for backing straight up. Cannot go straight out of bounds. Got to circle your way back in. Takedown here for Osborne. Out of bounds. Two on one for Osborne on top. Kenny Bray needs to start working up. Not a lot going on in this match right now. Osborne stepping off the hips, but not. There's the half. He finally transitioned to a pinning combination. He's going to get himself a set at least. And there's the fall. 17-0 advantage heading into 126. Which I believe it's been a forfeit at least once tonight. Nope, Burgess heading out. Burgess the Point Pleasant taking on King of Ripley. Takedown for King. 3-0 advantage. With a bar and a half. Good job fighting it off out of Burgess on bottom. King very low. He's trying to use that length work from cradles. Got a spiral half here. Switching it to a pump tilt. Going to get himself a 2 count. Still has the same pinning combination. He's going to claw to the back, get a little leverage here. That should be his 2. There it is. Broke the hold. Takes us 5-0. Went half. Gave up the half for some reason. Trying to dig underneath. Your chest on chest. Little bulldozer action. Burgess doing a good job fighting. Nice work. About to fight through and get off his back. He's going the wrong way. Can't keep going back that way. There's the fall. That takes it to 23-0 advantage for Ripley. The only common opponent so far was Herbert Hoover this year. Hoover beat Ripley. Point beat Hoover. Now we're going to have a forfeit. We're at 29-0. And to 138. Well, we're going to have Thompson going against Lars Cooper. Lars Cooper, that name's probably familiar. He was 5th place last year, but not in the small school division. Transferred from Parkersburg. I believe he started in Ripley, though, in middle school, if I'm not mistaken. Then went to Parkersburg, then came back. Nice low leg single. Good defense there. Nice dump. Good transition to the dump. 3-0 advantage for Cooper. He's got a bar. He's digging underneath for something. Not sure. We're back to the head. Looking cradle. And he's going to cut him. Nice sprawl. Front headlock situation. That's a stall. It is not a stall. My mistake. Good feint. I think the shot was there. Nice shot. Heavy hips. You start attacking the head. Let go of that. Let go of that. Takedown 3. A lot of folks displeased, but I think he was gentle enough with it. No excessive force. He's running it the wrong way. Yeah. Wing and a half, you run the half. You don't run the wing on a wing and a half. That was interesting. Six-1 here heading to the second period. Gonna roll through with the tilt here. Ooh, getting himself in a little bit of trouble. Got a 3 count. Got the 3 near fall. No escape yet. Now we got the escape. Good job out of Callan letting them know that we're neutral. Makes it 9-2. Another takedown straight to the back. And there's the fall. That takes us to 35-0. 6 matches into the night. Should be a solid matchup here. Phil Y'all of Ripley, 5th place last year. Taking on Cole Hatfield of Point Pleasant at 144. Nice shot out of Hatfield. Looking for a dump. Good job out of Hatfield to bail on it. Nothing yet. Hatfield attacking hands. Nice job. Nothing. Good scramble. Keeping the underhook, and he had a chance to defend there. He had the underhook, wasn't aggressive enough with it. Got the ankle trap. Let's see how long Callan lets that go. There we go. Freeze it up. 3-0 advantage for Phil, y'all. Putting some boots in on top. Good top pressure here. Got a wing and a bar. Seen a lot of those tonight. He's going over the top. Not sure what he's doing over the top. There's the wing and a bar. And that'll end the first period. 3-0. Green's going to defer to red. Ripley is going to go down. Good job stopping the first move. Good work out of Hatfield. Good pressure. Needs to recognize where he's at. He's starting to get in a little bit of trouble. Just slide on out of bounds. Nice job. Nice job. Plenty of time left in the second. 3-0 advantage for y'all. Hatfield on top. Nice transition. About stuck him on his back for a second. And the motor and the gas tank just keep on going. I feel like with his pace and his gas tank, like Hatfield can make you question life choices when you're out there with him. Try getting a little too greedy there. Gave up a reversal. 5-0 in favor of Phil, y'all. Trying to get a boot in. He's keeping his head on the back of the head. Hard to get the head up with that. Got a cross wrist. Now he's going all the way across to the elbow. That's tight. Nice shot. Getting himself an escape. 5-1 here in the second. Wow. Wow. I think we're starting to get in the deep waters of the gas tank here. What a third period we got brewing here. 5-4, Phil, y'all, heading into the third. Now we're neutral. Much needed breath there for Phil, y'all. Like I said, if I'm Hatfield, I'm pushing pace. This is a stalemate situation if I've ever seen one. Can Phil, y'all get his foot free? I mean, this is ridiculous now. Like, they haven't moved. That was a long time to let him wrestle, but that's why he's the ref.
Gotta go now, Cole.
The gas tank advantage is definitely in favor of Hatfield. Unfortunately, the score advantage is not right now. Just a stall, no escape. Hatfield needs to push the pace. He's got the stall warning against him. He needs to get out and get moving. Phil, y'all taking a peek at the old clock. About got himself a set there. What a tremendous match. I think Ripley was expecting 6 there. They're going to have to walk away with 3, a hard-earned 3 for that matter. Stepping on the mat now, Carter Price of Ripley, 2-time state champion. Of course, when he was winning those state titles, he was wearing red and black here at Point Pleasant. Now at Ripley, and no match at 150 pounds. 44-0. Heading into 157, Bobby Miner will be taking on Jonah Thomas. Three points for Bobby. Quick takedown there on the edge. Unable to get points. That forfeit clinched the duel for Ripley. They will be representing Region 4 as the champ. Point Pleasant will be representing as the runner-up. Another takedown for Miner. Missed the whole set of near fall. There he goes. Had an assassin there. Going to get 4 out of it anyways. That takes us to 10-1. Bobby has signed to wrestle at the next level with Rio Grande next year. Currently working top with some boots. A single boot. That's a tight power half. Grab the wrist. That is tight. Unable to get a set, though. Good work defending out of Thomas. Not a lot of action here towards the end of the first. Thomas slow getting back. 10-1 advantage, Bobby Miner. Gonna give up the escape here late in the first. If you're going to do that, you better get you one before the end. Red takes bottom. I got confused on what happened there.
Pressure, Bobby. Yes. Pressure.
Oh, that's another tight half on top. Let's see if we can get the near fall for it this time. He's got the other boot in this time. He's going to use that to help rotate the hips. Got a 3 count on that one. That is tight. There's the fall. Bobby Miner at 157 wins by fall, makes the score 44-6 in favor of Ripley. Heading to 165, Carson Finicum State qualifier going against Jace Starcher of Ripley. I lied. He's going against Oaks. Wyatt Oaks. Wyatt Oaks. That is who's on the mat at 165 for Ripley. A lot of wrestling on the line this evening. Out of bounds. I have no notes on Wyatt Oaks, so I got do not know. I know he's tall. He's got long arms. And he's wrestling 165 here against Carson Finicum. A little bit outside on that shot. Finicum got a front headlock situation. Cut to a double. He does. He'll get his 3-0 advantage for Finicum. Nice transition there. Got the claw. He's got the leg trap. He's got the hips in a good position to turn him. He needs to keep that left leg there until we can get, there we go. Now drive, step off and drive. Should just thrown the half in and gone. Should just thrown the half in and gone. Short time here in the first period. We're down to about 15 seconds. 3-0 advantage for Finicum. He's going wing and a bar. We saw this earlier. The old possum trick. The old possum trick. Oaks asked to like he was just going to lay there until the end of the period and then try to pounce at the very end. Finicum was ready. It's a classic trap. Green's going bottom here. 3-0 advantage for Finicum. He is taken down. Nice work controlling the legs. He's going to suck the arm under. He's got a chance to just swim the head, and pop his head out, and you have a chance to make a big move here. He needs to keep driving in through those hips. Drive through the hips. Don't quit moving yourself. There's the half looking at you. Throw the half. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. He does not swim, but he gets the reversal to make it 5-0. Now he's got the half. Now he's going to run it. He just needs to keep running it. We've had this conversation about him before tonight. One more hips, son. There you go. And that should probably do it. There it was. Nice work out of Carson Finicum at 165. Makes it 44-12. Heading into 175. Braden Sweeney versus, I'm assuming now this is Starcher. That's going to be my educated guess. Hard maybe. Hard maybe. I know Schaefer's next, and then Harmon, and then Neal. But Oaks dropping down threw me off. Nice work out, Sweeney. Get the takedown here. 3-0 advantage for Sweeney.
Drop the hips again. Wrist control of some sort. Calm down.
Sweeney needs to try to break him down off that base, give him a chance to work. He has a tight waist. There we go. Now I got him flat. Pressure up to the bar.
Use that.
Going head lever here. Or as the people from Point used to know it as, the old Barbersville. Gave up on it. There's a stall warning on Starcher. Got to continue to work up. He's not being overpowered. He's just not working up. Oh, don't plumb on top of yourself, and that's exactly what happened. 2 reversal here at the very, very end. Makes it 3-2. Headed to the second. Red is going to go bottom again. 3-2. Sweeney advantage. Pulled him on top of himself again. Luckily, he was able to recover. He needs to go forward with his pressure. Following. Nice job. Way to trap the arm. We got a half where they need to keep chasing it. Bottom's got to do something. That's gonna get a quick stoppage to fix the headgear. Resetting now. Still 3-2. I think Sweeney was trying to put a leg in. I don't think that's the go-to right now. Don't play him on top of yourself again. So he needs to keep moving. He's giving the escape. He's giving the escape. Nice work back to the feet now. Here we go. 3-3. Looks like about a minute left here in the second period. All tied up. Long shot there. Defended. Can't quit moving. Good whizzer. He's going the wrong way with his hips. There's an odd takedown, but a takedown nonetheless. I'm not sure what to call that, but it's 3. It's 3. 6-3 advantage now for Sweeney. And we are heading to the third in 3, 2, 1. Nailed it. It is now Green's choice. There's no part of me that thinks that Coach Bunko should do anything but neutral. I'm correct. After watching another long shot and another counter takedown, if he can finish this, he needs to get to that ankle and just keep chasing. Get to the ankle and keep chasing, son. There you go. 9-3 now. I'd almost kick him out. I would almost just stand him up and let's do it again. And if I'm Sweeney, I'm standing in the middle and just let him shoot. Beat his head under, chase it again. Beat his head under and chase it again. Sometimes I think he can't hear me, Andy. And chase it again. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Now, no ties, don't do anything crazy. Let him take another long shot like he has been. Just own the center of the mat, and you're fine. Circle back in. And spin 3. Yes. Okay, so I got 18-5, so I think a takedown takes it. That's what I got on my unofficial score. Maybe 18-6. I think it's 18-6. I think I missed a takedown or escape. Now, if I'm Coach Smith, I'm saying under no circumstance do you shoot. We're not giving up a tech fall. And that'll do it. That should be a tech. I must have missed a point somewhere. Yep, he was a takedown away. He was a takedown away. But a major decision, 16-44 now. Heading into 190. Schaefer of Ripley going against Caden Hill of Point Pleasant. A lot of points scored in the match that went to the second period, 3-2. A lot of points scored. Return to the ankle band. Very nice. Very courteous. Nice shot out of Hill. Trying to cut to a double. A little funk roll. Good little funk roll. Back to a front headlock situation. Good scramble. Now he's got a leg. Hill going to scramble again. And he's going to end up on top with a chance to go to the back, and it does. And he's walked off with a head and arm with about 1:20 to work. And like I said, the Hills are pretty good. Pretty good on top. Pretty good finishers. Yeah. 22-44, headed to 2:15. Aiden Harmon of Ripley going against Cooper Craig of Point Pleasant. This will be the first time in quite a while that Ripley's going to win the Shield. I don't know if they've won it in the 2020. I mean, it's a while. It's good. It's what rivalries need. Craig working an underhook.
Thank you. We'll take another two. Let's go.
I believe Harmon was the running back for Ripley, if I'm not mistaken. (2016). This will be the third time Ripley has won the Battle of the Shield. It was started in 2011, so that means Point is now 12-3 in the Battle of the Shield. First time since 2000, 10 years. 10 years since Ripley's had the Shield. So it is now again considered a rivalry. It was very back and forth at the beginning. It alternated for like the first 5 years, and then it was all point. But of course, that was a run of teams that were just, there were 3 of those teams that cracked the national rankings. Top 30 at one point. So that was a little different breed back then. A lot of action here. It's a 1-0 advantage for Craig because Harmon did an illegal hands to the face. Nice shot. Gonna shoot him out of bounds for the stall. I think, oh, now listen to this place. Now everybody getting a little bit hype about it. Good job out of Callan there to try to cool the tempers. And instantly hard hands. Don't try to throw that. Makes no sense. 3-1 advantage for Harmon. It's a raucous crowd here late in this duel. Duel's already decided, and yet the fans are still very much in it. Ripley's begging for a stall in the fan stands. Cradle locked up for Harmon. Cooper getting long, trying to defend, short time. To the second we go, 3-1 advantage for Harmon. Green's choice. There's another stall, so now it's 3-2, just that quickly. Starting to get a little chirpy in here. Even with my headset on, I can hear a little chirp, chirp, chirping. A lot of upper body stuff here. He's looking for a head and arm consistently. Nice shot out of Craig. Hey, he's got to finish that. He's got to finish that shot. Can't give up on it. I think I heard someone holler he's tired, and I'm pretty sure his response was, me too. These bigger boys, guys, things don't last quite as long. There's an underhook here. If Cooper would just take it. Yeah, got a throw ball. There's 3, and he might have got a set. Now they're out of bounds. Now we got 5-2. Everybody's begging for calls. Ripley's begging for calls. Point's begging for calls. Everybody begging for calls. I want a call. Give me a call. Callan would call me anytime he needed me.
You won't answer a phone
I
call.
knew it. I was about to write down what you were going to say. I was about to write down. He said, you can call, but Tench ain't going to answer. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what choice here with Ripley. We're going to be down at least 2, maybe 1, but at least 2 it looks like, just based on this. Gas tanks definitely trickling towards E. You got to go neutral, right? Me just spitball. My best chance is neutral.
He's off the hips. He's not stalling. He hasn't been stalling.
Oh, here we go. This is fun. I think both gas tanks are low. He is going to go down. Okay, try to cut that lead to what?
Let's go, big jump.
The crowd is hype. I am hype too. Yeah, might have missed a caution there. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm in the half staring at him. Just swim the head. Take your half and run it. Some kids, if you're listening at home, don't fear the half. The half is one of the greatest moves of all time. There's another point. It's now a 3-point match. Pace is slewed, pace is slewed. There's a half, right side half.
Hey, let's get it down here. Flat.
He wants to go, guys. Like, there's no, like, Harmon's got, I mean, the kid's got heart. I just don't think his body is letting him go. He's tired. Craig's tired. I think it's like his mind and heart are willing, but his body ain't able right now. I don't know how much time's left. What's that say over there? 50 seconds? It's been a long period. I feel like this period's taken 2 matches. And the transition to the tilt. Oh, lost the. I think he's trying to reinforce a wing underneath, or
Come off the hip on this side.
he's got a head lead. We just need to drag the hips down across his knee. Oop, nothing crazy. Let me take a peek at the clock here, folks. 23 seconds left. 6-3 advantage for Craig. Harmon's still down. Crowd still rowdy. That might have been the last, like, attempt at a big stand-up right there, I think. He's got a half right there. Now run it. I don't think Cooper's got enough left in the tank to jump off and run it either. So, volatile match. Oh! That might be a DQ. He threw an elbow. Like, I see Phelan confused. He threw a legit elbow, Phelan. Phelan's a good dude. That takes it to 25-43 now with the deduction. Heading into the heavyweight finale here. Returning third place finisher Carter Neal of Ripley going against the sophomore Max Ritchie of Point Pleasant. Last year, Neal was ranked 1 the whole way through, got upset in the semifinals by eventual state champion from Herbert Hoover. The art of heavyweight. Neal's tall. Neal is very, very tall. I'd imagine he's a shooting heavyweight too. I haven't seen him wrestle in a few months since the end of last season. The classic double stall. It's been a while since I've seen that. There's gonna be a stall. Nope. Callan's telling him. Good slide by attempt. Another good slide by attempt. Not a lot of action. That was almost 2 straight finishes through. I mean, there was no stoppages there hardly at all. Green's going bottom. Boy, he's so long. So long. That's an impressive cradle. That is a big guy to cradle. And act like you've won before, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I know it's a heated little rivalry, but I think everybody got a little too testy here, a little too chippy. But it's all right. It's wrestling. It's a sport that you get emotional about. That wraps it up. We will see Ripley and we will see Point Pleasant down in Lewisburg at the beginning of February for the State Duels Championship. They'll be opposite sides of the bracket. Potential to meet again. Until then, thanks for joining us. Thanks again to Point Pleasant Live for having us, and have a good evening, folks.